the paint. Ingram comes right back down off the fast break. Off the dribble, hits the three. He'd have 21 points in the first quarter. Signing the bench, loving it. Pelicans up 10. Bradley Beal decelerates off the glass, gets the layup, and then Royce O'Neal catches the Pelicans sleeping. Steal, and takes it all the way down for the dunk. Pelicans up 1. Game time. Time winding down. CJ McCollum shows off the dribble, then gets the layup off the glass. Pelicans up 2. Then, off the fast break, CJ finds Trey Murphy for the alley-oop dunk. Pelicans up 4 with 14 to go. Time winding down the game. Grayson Allen in the corner pocket. Got it. 13.6 rebounds.
Jesus Christ, this fucking guy's annoying.
The Suns down 1. Final seconds. Booker tries to get the shot off.
This fucking, whoever this commentator is annoying as fuck. Imagine having to listen to him all game.
126 to 124.
Yeah, imagine that. Or like having to listen to like some dumbass drunk stoner who barely knows the game of basketball. That'd also be annoying. What is up, everybody? How the hell is everybody doing today? What's up, F124 gamer? Got put in the wall at turn 1 in a F124 league race today. What track? Actually, I'm gonna guess what track. I'm gonna guess that it was fucking the Dutch track. What's that? Zandvoort. Zandvoort. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's Zandvoort. Baku. Ah, that's a rough one. I like Baku though. It's a fun track. It's tough, but it's fun. It's fun when you get it. But tonight we got the Suns and the Heat in Miami. An away game, continuing the road trip. We don't play again at home until next Sunday. We actually don't. After tomorrow, we don't play until Friday. There's a bunch of NBA Cup games and that dumb shit. But KD is still out, which sucks. And Yusuf Nurkic is still out. They'll be reevaluated at some point next week. I think KD's going to be reevaluated Thursday.
He's the ultimate one. Why? Because he can do it as a starter. He can do it off the bench. He's not afraid to do it in crunch time. He is always ready to score. And he's not going to get many touches, but when he does, he takes advantage of it, and especially on the defensive end, as you saw right there, late in the game against the Pelicans, Royce O'Neal is that guy that the Suns count on every night.
Underscoring that loss a little more, wasting a tremendous effort from O'Neal. They'll need more of that here tonight in Miami. Speaking of against this Heat team, Jimmy Butler, of course, remains the face of this franchise, but Tyler Hero, clearly the guy that could change the impact and complexion of a game in a heartbeat. Admittedly,
not looking forward to playing Tyler Hero tonight. He fucks it up at the three-point line.
People would say maybe he's taking too many shots.
He fucking is insane.
And now he's their best offensive player. They go to him all the time. He has been unbelievable this season. He is the one guy the Suns have to try to stop. Because
Tyler O'Neal to Baltimore?
Hit 9 in their rout of the Lakers.
I didn't know that. Well, Tyler O'Neal is gone from the Red Sox.
Talking about his relentless work ethic and his desire to change the outcome of a game. Well, after being a starter all last season, the pro Grayson Allen has been one of the catalysts for this Phoenix bench. Allen delivered a double-double as part of being the assist leader with 10. But Grayson and the fellas will need to bring their defensive hard hats against the Heat and keep them on lockdown here on their home floor. Some Saturday night sizzle from South Beach, Suns and Heat. Shaken, not stirred. Here on Arizona's Family Sports.
There's some big loot in town right now. The Emirates NBA Cup, and all the heavy hitters are after it. Again.
It's on.
Oh, it's on.
What's the plan?
He pulled off this job once. Still 30 teams?
I would like to order a couple bottles of champagne, please.
I get it. Still 6 groups. And 1 champion. But this time, it's a little bit trickier. Too easy. Because now everyone knows how much the cup is worth. That cup is mine.
Also, I'll be using the slightly less brighter orange
Watch your back.
today because since I'm using the red for the heat, colors are too similar. So I use the lower orange shade
It's heavily guarded.
so you can differentiate it better.
Step back.
You'd think they'd know how this goes by now. Because there's only one way to snatch the cup.
Let's see what happens on the court.
Not really great. No, that came out. That was your review.
It's bad. I mean, and even he said, "Oh, that's not me," or something like that, like jokingly, but it's not him.
I can't believe that's me. And they looked at it and goes,
Oh,
it isn't me.
it isn't me. It's my jersey.
Hornito, shot worth taking. Grace, man, the double-double for Grayson Allen. Off the bench, 16 points, 10 assists. And not since the Habib campaign did a Suns player come off the bench and register a double-double in those 2 categories.
Didn't know so good pick him up after that game.
I think so. And he's been good. He's been so good. I hope he has another 9 3-point game against the Miami. Ooh, he did
That was
last.
large.
Remember that?
Suns need it.
31 points, 9 threes for Grayson Allen against the Heat in Phoenix last year. They could use that.
Yeah, absolutely. He's that guy that is going to get some open shots like Royce. Because they're going to be worried about Bradley and Mr. Booker.
Oh, well, that Wade statue certainly attracted a lot of attention and gifts.
With over 45 valley-wide locations.
Yeah, boy, get ready. Let's go. Let's go. Oh.
Aww.
I feel you. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I got you. Good, young fella. Gotta run the team, Tay. Good shot. Stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. Keep getting stopped. Yeah, young boy. Whoa. Nice, Ski. Yeah, Tay. Yeah. Just stay in front of him. Just keep your body in front of him. We good. That's good hoops, right? That's great hoops. Great hoops. You all right, Nurse? We did it. Keep defending, man. That's all it is. We guard. Now let's do it without fouls. I got him. Oh, I got him. I got him. Playing with my food. Mama told me I'm playing with the food. Finish the breakfast. Freezing! I got Gunner. Young B. This is my first points in the game. Bradley Beal sends it and hits it for three.
That was a 3. Who did that? I had to back to that. Catch and shoot 3. I think I only had like 6 or 8 points or something like that. I didn't shoot it great. I got to play against D. Waiters. D. Waiters was in my draft class. Feels like it was so long ago, man.
One Sportsbook. Make every moment more. Michelob Ultra. Worth it. First Bank. Proud to be the official bank of the Phoenix Suns. First Bank. Banking for good. Member FDIC. Fry's Food Stores. Fresh for everyone. And by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Achieve legendary status. So you do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
On a beautiful 70 degrees South Miami night, we welcome you to Suns and Heat as we get to our footprint starting lineups. First off with the home team Heat, they come with a record of 10-10. They'll be led by Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, Haywood Highsmith, and Bam Adebayo. For the Suns, same five we saw Thursday night in New Orleans. Tyus Jones, the 4-time All-Star Devin Booker, the 3-time All-Star Bradley Beal, Royce O'Neal coming off that 19-point effort, and Mason Plumlee, the Suns' big man
get ready to go here
tonight. And now let's check in with the third member of our squad, Amanda.
Well, Royce O'Neal is getting a back-to-back starts for this Suns team. He's currently coming off a 19-point performance in which he also matched his season high with 5 big three-pointers. Now, I spoke to Royce today at shoot-around, and he said when he checks into a game, really his focus is just to bring that energy, guys. And he said for him, when he's coming in, he really just wants to make an impact for this group and wants to create havoc to make things tough on guys. He said, my defense carries over to the offensive end, and I take a lot of pride in getting stops, and I feel like I was able to show that last game. And hey, if guys find me open, it's up to me to stay confident with my shot and knock down those threes.
Thank you, Amanda. And, you know, he's just one of those guys oftentimes that gets referred to as a glue guy, because his attitude is always the same, always positive, always confident, and willing to do whatever you need him to do.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the things I would love to see him do more is show his ability to get to the rim. He's a tremendous athlete as well. Teams are getting up on him. They respect the three-point shooting now. I think his scoring average would even go up higher if he just learned.
It's like we're running a couple minutes behind schedule here. That's all righty. No worries.
First time in his career to where he's got a green light to shoot the ball, and a lot of guys on this Suns team have not had that kind of green light that Bud gives them. But he has taken hold of it, and he has done a tremendous job. And they're going to need him tonight, without a doubt. The Heat will go small all game long, and Royce O'Neal is going to play a huge role.
Royce coming through 6 of 9, including 5 made threes in that game on Thursday. As we get a look at that health update before we get this tipped off, brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Of course, no KD, no Dirk. I think there was some hope from all of us, maybe Eves, that Ryan Dunn would be able to go tonight.
Yeah, no Ryan Dunn tonight.
Monitored that ankle. And then Pelle Larsson, talented rookie, also sidelined this evening here for Miami. As you see, Suns head coach Mike Budenholzer, 21-18 as a coach against the Miami Heat. Meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra and this Heat team gotten off to a slow start, 10-10, but coming off a monster offensive effort against the Lakers, where they embarrassed the Lakers, winning by.
I don't know what the holdup is here. I guess we're just running a few minutes behind schedule. No big deal.
Gracing us with a new hairdo.
And those Suns colors, aren't they?
I think there's a little Miami Electric blue. There you see Spo. 17th season as head coach of the Heat. 760 wins, fourth most by a coach with a single franchise. Just behind the likes of Red Auerbach, Jerry Sloan, and Greg Popovich. Suns have won 3 straight against this Miami club. And coming in shorthanded here tonight, would love to find a way to engineer a victory this evening. There's Bradley Beal. We saw him roll that ankle in a game the other night, and I talked to him in the elevator on the way down, and Asked him how he's feeling. He said, great. Kind of laughed and said, you gave us all a scare. And he said, yeah, I feel like I got a hitman out on my
Lights out and away we go.
this year. Let's hope everything stays intact here tonight.
Well, he gets to start on Tyler Hero, and I know he accepts that challenge.
Well, let's not forget, too, Bradley Beal is a guy that, before he came to Phoenix a couple years ago, was Duncan Robinson with a floating three. Only made one of their victory of the night, so he splashes an early one here to get Miami on the scoreboard. But, you know, Beal, remember, Miami was a destination that was high on his list once he was looking to relinquish the no-trade clause as Plumlee intercepts the pass. Booker gets it on the drive. O'Neal tangled up the defender, but gets in, and we'll get the whistle and the foul. That's exactly what
You know things aren't looking good when Mason Plumlee's in the starting five.
Spoelstra tells his guys to run at him and make him move off the three-point line. Well, not move and pass it, but move and be aggressive to score it, and that will stop them from going at him aggressively on the perimeter.
So there's first free throw made for Royce O'Neal.
Picks up the personal. He has started each of the last 13 games, coming off a 14-point outing. Had season high 19 at Phoenix. The Suns were able to
and Royce made them both.
Hold the Heat off late and secure the 115-112 win. Here is Robinson. Could be equally dangerous with his three-point shooting. That pass just a fingertip away from Beal, looking for the steal. Highsmith, a little ball fake on Plumlee, did a nice job of avoiding the contact. Suns in transition. Boy, this is a matchup you would think would favor Devin Booker as he kicks it to O'Neal. Straightaway three. Missing everything there, and Heat ball. Here is Butler. Seems to have found an offensive groove here. Had 17 in the game against the Lakers. Hero off the screen finds Adebayo. His scoring numbers have been down, but he's doing everything else.
So again, he's a reluctant shooter. He's not a guy that's going to take a ton of shots and be very aggressive.
Yeah, his shooting mid-range, just like the shot that he hit, his shooting percentage in those shot attempts have dropped considerably. O'Neal puts him on the deck, drive across the lane, shot blocked, gets it back, got to kick it out, didn't hit the iron. Booker squares.
Yeah, D-Book.
Connects from deep.
Gives Miami a dose of their own medicine. They are very good at doing just that. Second opportunities and kicking it out.
Book was 3 of 10 in that game on Thursday night. O'Neal's going to be whistled for his reach-in foul, and that looked like all ball.
Yeah, it did, up here. Well, we're quite a ways away. I know you got those laser eyes. I got to put my binoculars on to see down there. Okay, Superman K-Ray.
Could have called that marginal contact. I think Suns fans know what I mean by that.
I don't.
So back-to-back fouls.
Yeah, that's not a smart foul. His fouls are like gold. He cannot get himself in that situation.
Butler on the drive, runs into double-team coverage. Jones got a hand on it. And leaves 9 on the shot clock here for the Heat. Tied at 5. Early first. Butler on the backdoor cut as O'Neal got picked off on the screen by Robinson.
Well, Suns need to package that one because they'll run it again.
Jones on the flare, Plumlee. Great passing. They swing it around, sets up Book. Wide open look. Left wing 3, no. Long rebound corralled by Hero. Adebayo on the post position. Booker.
There you go, Tyus.
Want to pick up a second foul. Jones with the steal. Suns in transition.
Mason!
With a rim run.
Duncan Robinson thought about a take foul, and he snatched his hand back just in time.
Yeah, plays like that we saw on Thursday night. That resulted in the Suns having a season-high 30 fast break points. And you'd love to duplicate that here tonight as Adebayo will get the corner three-point look, and the Suns will give him that look. Not shooting a terrible percentage, but 33% as Booker grabbed and fouled there by Robinson. And Wisely gets a shot up towards the iron. I'm not sure he'll be rewarded with
He won't.
free throws.
Please bring back the and one, the old and one,
Right.
Adam Silver, please. That'll stop guys from doing just that. They'll play defense instead of reaching out. That's like a take foul.
Let me put that one at the top of your suggestion box. O'Neal brings it back up top to Beal. Gets a switch with Robinson. Draws a double team. Into the corner.
Tyus.
Gets the look. Back iron. Hero.
He's been making that one with ease.
Hero puts it on the deck. Drives in left hand. Gets to the finish.
Very good at either hand. That's what makes him tough to guard.
Had the monster third quarter. Went for 21 as we'll get an offensive foul called on Mason Plumlee. First on Plumlee. Second team foul. Butler checked defensively by O'Neal. Jimmy waving off the screen. Now he gets a switch with Jones stepping out. Butler on the drive, stolen away by Jones. Plumlee, he'll get it up across the midcourt stripe. Booker with a handoff, finding
Bradley Beal.
slashing to the basket. Too
Fuck.
high and strong with that one. Plumlee fighting for it, but unable
There
to
you go.
control. Saved
What?
by Butler.
How was that saved? Come on. He was definitely out of bounds there. I mean, I guess not.
Adebayo comes way outside to meet the pass. Butler spinning baseline. Heavy traffic. Robinson touches
Nice.
inside Adebayo.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. It might look easy because it's close, but that's a tough one.
Jones squares.
There you go,
Fires,
Tyus.
hits.
Yeah, he loves them corners, man. You find Tyus Jones in those little short corners. He's got in those, gets his feet set. That's like money.
3 of 8 from beyond the arc on Thursday night, flirting with 40% shooting from beyond the arc of the season. Hero on the turnaround. Has just added such an array of shots into his offensive repertoire now over the last few years. Booker bounced around by Highsmith. On the pass, stolen away. Hero quickly up the floor, gets to the left hand. Tried to step through, instead kicks it out to
Nice,
Fires
Mason.
the air ball into the hands of Plumlee.
You said air ball 3 times already.
Yeah, air ball 3 times.
Somebody opened the back door. Booker on the drive, no
Fuck.
whistle. He jammed up on a second offensive possession by Highsmith without a call. Robinson from deep.
Damn. All right, timeout,
And
Suns.
Mike Budenholzer stepping out, asking all 3 officials.
A little breezy here today. Oh, 2 for 2. Casino.
Here is Edwards looking to turn the corner. Edwards the speed and the finger. That was beautiful.
Stay on their body, be physical. I'm telling you, we can get whatever we want.
You're going to have to deal with a steady diet of these on-ball
Chester, go lay down.
spots, and that connection is real. Ian Harden was a tough tandem.
Hard in the paddle. Sends Zubac the flush.
Jalen Williams pass got tipped by Anthony Davis. Lakers on the run.
It's nice to have AD on your team.
I'm good. I got it now. He got me forward. He's got 4.
Sabonis plowed right through the defense.
That's agility right there.
Shot clock's off. OKC with it. 9 seconds to go in the half. A chance for the lead. SGA eyes the clock. Double. Kenrich Williams at the horn. OKC with the lead.
And the South Bay Lakers tip off Thursday, December 12th at Mullet Arena in Tempe. For tickets, visit thevalleysuns.com/tickets.
Yeah, I just have a hard time with this particular call here now, and I'll compare it to somebody that we all know. Now watch that, on the drive, he tried to get to his space, and Highsmith has not established himself, but yet he doesn't get a foul. Luka Doncic gets that doggone foul every time. Okay, so come on, league. I mean, if you're going to call it for Luka every time he drives, I mean, every time he drives, he gets a bump, and it's a foul. Okay? I don't understand how Devin Booker can't get that same call.
As we noted, the previous possession, he was bumped by Highsmith. Kevin Love's checked into the lineup for the Heat.
D-Book.
Off the Iguodala screen. Comes up short on that three-point attempt. Up the floor to Highsmith. Hero able to drive baseline, drops it off inside. The Butler lost the handle on the way up. Gathers, misses the second and third time. And Iguodala with his hustle stays in the vicinity to grab the rebound.
Miami, they will switch everything, and so that's what makes it difficult.
Royce?
That's a great look right
there.
there.
Royce.
Beautiful look and beautiful hit. The rainbow connection from O'Neal, who's been back on another tear. He is 15 of 31 of the last 5 coming into tonight's game. It's his first one there.
Yeah, the three-point shot is a streaky shot, and when you get the rhythm going, you got to stick with it.
Kevin Love responds with his own.
Yeah, he can shoot the three. I just get the Suns need to get offended if he puts it on the floor and shoots it. That's not what Kevin Love can do extremely quickly now in his career.
Yeah, minutes down. Love averaging just over 12 minutes per game. Pocket pass. Jones, Beal, corner look. Off the mark. Iguodala taps it out into the hands of Tyus. Book with the drive and kick. O'Neal, left wing.
Fuck.
Love with the rebound. He is constantly looking up the floor for those long advance passes. Highsmith on the drive. Cut off there by Booker. Iguodala, nice job chasing Robinson way outside. Hero gets to the left hand. Nice job by O'Neal leaning back. You can see Hero trying to bait the official into the whistle that won't come, and Miami turns it over.
O'Neal stayed down. He didn't go for the pump fake. Tyler Hero thought he would get it, jumped into him, and found nothing but air and threw the ball away.
Suns to go to their bench with Monte Morris and Grayson Allen checking in here. Booker off the screen, Butler defending on him. Booker trying to get post position off the switch with Hero behind him. A couple of former Kentucky Wildcats going at it.
Well, it's pretty obvious this is going to be a three-point shooting contest before it's all said and done. Suns have attempted 9 so far, and the Heat 5. And I just think the Suns have to be ready to knock it down. They're more than capable of out-shooting the Heat in that situation.
Butler knocks it from behind on Booker. Heat were 24 of 47 in the game against the Lakers here on Wednesday, and their easy route 34-93. Booker trying to go backdoor on Love. Iguodala will have to get into the hands of Josh Okogie, who just checked in. J.O. on the drive. Shots blocked away by Terry Rozier, who's come off the bench now. 7th straight game that Rozier has come off the bench.
Now remember that, because Josh is going to remember that he blocked the shot. I can imagine the next time he drives, he won't give him a chance.
Booker off the inbound. Baseline.
There you go, D-Book.
2-point game. Butler on the cut down the lane, and J.O. just a step late in getting there.
Yeah, but if Kevin Love has the ball up top and he's just looking to make passes to cutters, you got to really pressure him, because it's almost impossible for Kevin Love to put the ball on the floor from the top of the key and get to the rim. So if anything, you want to make him dribble. So get up and pressure him on those passes.
2 free throws for Jimmy Butler. He made first.
Butler with the first free throw. Eric Spoelstra will go a little deeper into his bench as Jaime Jaquez Jr. checks in.
Well, it's
Back to
another
the bench.
guy you got to block out, though, right?
Yeah.
You got to block out. He hangs around the basket, gets a lot of layups off friendly passes.
And did not play in that first meeting between these two teams. Booker draws a double team, finds Morris.
Monte? There you go, Monte.
Monte Morris in the groove again. 7 points in his 15 minutes. And a little bit like Tyus, we've seen Monte also find a nice little rhythm from beyond the arc. Jaquez backing down, drops it off to Love, stripped away by J.O. Morris on the drive.
Grayson?
The trailing Allen. Square.
Yeah, Grayson.
It in from deep. Then a prompt and Eric Spoelstra and Miami Heat.
Timeout Heat.
With the Suns in front by 2, 21-19.
Suns running and having fun. The Heat love to run and gun, but the Suns are happy to oblige. Welcome to Miami.
Been transformed by Charles Barkley from a title pretender to a title contender.
With a big three-point shot. Trail 9-7. Barkley down the middle. Barkley hooks up. Way up a pattern. Breakaway. Blocked from behind by Barkley.
Barkley back it in. Tate leans in. Puts it up and in. 1-5 on the offensive glass. Barkley with a pump fake. Fakes the three. Now will shoot the three.
Houston scores. 4 seconds to shoot. Charles. Tough shot on the turn.
Steal. Barkley anticipation. Here he comes.
The 1992-93 National Basketball Association Most Valuable Player. Congratulations.
Smile moment. Well, East, we talked about this first meeting between these two clubs back in November. Miami led by as many as 15 points late in the third quarter. But the Suns caught fire. They went on a 29-10 scoring run in that last part of the third and to start the fourth. They go on to win by 3, 115-112. Of course, KD going for 32 points. Nurk with a monster double-double, 20 points, 18 rebounds.
Yeah.
Book with 22 and 9, and Hero on the other side going for 28, knocking down 5 threes.
And it's always a battle between these two teams. And it's sometimes blowouts. The Heat have blown the Suns out on their floor, shorthanded. Suns have come here and blown them out. It's just been a nice little mini rivalry from each side of the country.
Iguodala coming to help, but Butler able to raise up with the defender Allen, knock it down and tie it up at 21 apiece. As we mentioned, the Suns have won 3 straight in this series. Booker waits, gets the double team. Pass partially deflected. Morris able to gain control. Allen on the double to Booker. On the drive, gets into Jaquez Jr. Kevin Love.
Nice.
Touchdown pass, but it's Grayson Allen with the INT. From the corner, Morris.
Nice, Monte.
Monty Morris' minutes have been up and down. He's had to be patient. Suns brought him here for just this, right? Injuries happen, put you out there, be a professional, be ready to play. And that's exactly what he's given us here.
Yeah, and, you know, just like Royce O'Neal, whether he's playing 5 minutes, having had multiple games of D&T, and Morris again showing you his value. With the deflection on the drive,
Hey,
Booker
Buck.
going right at Jaquez Jr. Won't get it, tapped around, controlled by Butler. Butler on the drive and gets the finger roll finish.
And Devin's trying to draw fouls, and he's not getting them. He's not going to stop.
Got to the line 14 times in the game on Thursday night, knocked down 13 of them. Allen on the drive, swings a pass out, and
he kicking himself because he should have shot it. I mean, he pushed the defender backwards and really actually had a look at the rim.
yeah, he tapped his chest there saying that one's on me. Third Phoenix turnover. Miami with 4.
Look, Constance Simmons always said, when in doubt, don't try to make a crazy pass. Just throw the ball up at the basket. Maybe we'll get an offensive rebound. Or maybe you'll get lucky and it goes in. But a turnover, you get no chance.
Butler way on the wing, finds Robinson. Step back 3 on the way. Well, he's a little bit like Hero, could be extremely skillful. Shooting 36% on the season, was 1 of 3 in the game on Wednesday night.
And what he's done, and what he's done, though, and it went back to when they made the finals, is that he will put it on the floor and get to the rim.
Yeah.
He keeps the defense honest now. When the time, a while ago, it never was the case. He just shoot the 3.
J.O. on the drive, hangs and hits. And Suns finally get the
There you
whistle. It's courtesy of the aggressive play there from Josh Okogie.
I mean, it took a while, right? I mean, they have tried their best to get to the free throw line and haven't been
2 free
able
throws
to
for Josh
at
Okogie.
time. Still, I don't know how
There was no difference
much
there in
contact-
what we.
Yeah.
what
Or
we
sorry,
saw
just
three
1
other
free throw
occasions with
because it's a
Exactly.
3-play play. And he makes it.
You know, this Suns depth we raved about at the beginning of the season has certainly been tested and challenged. That Suns coming back the other way.
Okogie got to that one and blocked it.
Fingertip block, all you need. Book the defender. Smith chasing him. Hits the deck, loses the handle. Up ahead to Jaquez Jr. Allen.
Nice.
With the great hands and steal. Suns giving the Heat a little bit of that.
Monty Morris really understanding clock. Didn't have to push it. Last shot of the quarter.
Booker trying to escape on the roll. And grabbed and fouled there.
But Devin just has to be patient. He's going to start to get those calls. And, you know, I think he's done a great job. I think, you know, in years prior, Devin would have a lot of back and forth with officials. I just think he has really matured in that area and doesn't let it get to him as much. He'll talk to him.
J-Book
after
made the
time
first free
out.
throw.
But doing gameplay,
he's been very measured.
Yes.
Just
and respectful.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and admitting when he's wrong or whatever. You just see the conversation.
And he makes them
And
both.
I think that helps you, man. As you get older, man, you want some protection.
he has hit 40 of his last 42 free throws.
All right, so that'll end the first
One
quarter.
away in time.
Suns up 29-26 in Miami.
Here in Miami.
Fun times. And we head to the second quarter.
29-26. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports. buy Schwartzlitzer Ice Center, visit teamidoc.com. Well, the Heat shoot a higher percentage than the Suns do, but a couple more made threes. You see the bench points. And 9 assists on 9 made field goals. And that's one of the things that's really stood out now in the last 3 or 4 games, Each, is just a tremendous ball movement, which will continue to be required in the absence of Kevin Durant.
Well, yes. And even Nurkic to an extent.
Yeah.
Nurkic is the outlet to throw it inside to get, easy opportunities at the rim.
Booker trying to Beal rather trying to shake free it. We get another whistle and a foul. Monte Morris, Grayson Allen, Josh Okogie, Bradley Beal, and Mason Plumlee starting the second quarter here. For the Heat, it'll be Drew Smith, Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez Jr., and Bam Adebayo, the 5 on the floor for the Heat, as Jaquez Jr. picks up his second personal. Brad on the drive, kicks it out now to Morris. And a little runner, we saw him hit a couple of those over the last 2 games. He drops that one in.
Listen, he can score the ball. And I think, again, people are surprised by his ability to score and Tyus Jones. They can score the ball. It's like they're not a liability out there.
Jaquez Jr. able to turn the corner. Allen got a piece of it.
Didn't give up on the play. Jaquez Jr. was shocked that he was still chasing it.
Beal on the crossover, spin, kicked out. Drew Smith stepping out defensively. Third-year man out of Missouri. Allen trying to drive past him. The jump stop gets into Smith. Leaves the jumper short. And Smith to the rebound. Adebayo trailing. Kicks it to Robinson. Already 4 made threes for Duncan Robinson.
But you see it lining up, right? Anytime he's out there on the perimeter and the ball is coming his direction or a teammate, they're going to try to free him up. You've got to be on alert.
Beal with a hard jab step.
Bradley?
Initially stripped there by Smith. Gets it back. And Brad with a putback attempt fouled by Smith. So free throws coming in here for Beal.
Okay, but this is coming from somebody, that's how I got open my whole career.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in the vicinity, a shooter, you know that shooter is going to get a handoff, he's going to get a screen. And as a defender, you've got to be talking and communicating to not allow that guy to be clean for a jump. And 2 times in this game, Duncan Robinson has been able to come straight off and get right into his rhythm.
It's time to nominate your black-owned business for the 24-25 Black Excellence Award presented by First Bank. One lucky business will receive $5,000 plus promotional recognition across Suns social media and more. Learn more at suns.com/empowerment. Grant gets prepared, shooting just 80% from the stripe on the season. Here is Rozier. Robinson again coming off of that high screen. This time puts it on the deck. Duncan Robinson right now single-handedly keeping the Heat in this game. Makes it a 2-point game. He's got almost half of their points.
Yep.
14.
And that light should go on.
Bradley?
Say, okay, what are we going to do to take this away?
Grayson?
Touch pass.
Yeah, Grayson.
Splashdown.
Now, guys should be talking right now. Like, the Heat are known. They'll keep going to Duncan Robinson. They'll run this play until you stop it.
Robinson again, look at the ball. Smith gives it up to Jaquez Jr. Spins back inside. Little jump hook up and in. Front end of a back-to-back for both these teams. Miami stays here at home tomorrow night. Suns will travel just down the way to take on Orlando. Tough back-to-back. Tyus Jones checks back into the game. Monte Morris will sit down. And Monte, 8 points, perfect from the field in 7 minutes.
Orlando will be out there. Other top player, Franz Wagner, who really lit the Suns up in Phoenix, got the same injury as Paolo Banchero had. That is the difference maker there.
Suns turn it over. They're fourth. Robinson running through traffic. Adebayo tries to pull his way down. J.O. comes in like a fullback
Yeah, when he goes at you, it's strong. It's no doubt.
Nice.
There you go,
backdoor cut
Bradley.
by Beal.
That's a tough layup, man, because he didn't have the great angle. Thankful for him, it wasn't bam.
How about the sweet,
Jaquez can't jump and get to it.
and the sweet dime from Plumlee. Rozier with a jump stop. Jones alertly staying down. Smith inside.
They're getting a lot of junk inside after being stopped on the perimeter, and that's when the combustion has to happen inside for the Suns. Guys are finding cracks in the defense.
16 points in the paint for the 6-4 Phoenix. Suns by 3. Beal on a driving kick. Allen, quick trigger. Won't get it. Rebound out of Adebayo. Up the floor now. Smith got it. Back to Jaquez Jr.
Nice.
Fight for the loose ball rebound. Rozier had it. Putback attempt too strong. Well, the Suns are fighting on every putback attempt that Miami's trying to give them. On the ball fake.
Josh?
J.O., corner 3. Too strong.
I love to see J.O. head fake and go in and just dunk it. He had a clear lane.
Adebayo head down, just barrels hit the defender Plumlee right to the basket.
I'd rather Plumlee just stand his ground and just try to take a charge and act like it's a charge than to give him that easy layup.
Suns by 1. Allen way outside. Skip pass near side to Kogi. Run to the defender, and J.O. alertly gets the shot up.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about even on the last play. Because Josh is so good at going to the rim. He doesn't get a lot of credit for how good he is at finishing around the rim. And that, to me, then will allow him to get much more time to shoot his 3.
Well, J.O. at the line. 11 minutes in the game on Thursday. 6 points.
And first free throw is good for Josh Okogie.
He's with 7 made threes, 7 of 16. That means anytime they do that in the first half, you can head to an Arizona Carl Jr. tomorrow. You get a free single Western bacon cheeseburger with a purchase of a large size fountain drink. Order ahead on
And he missed the second one.
using the promo code SUNS744. It's the old 3 to make 2 here for
Oh,
J.O.
he gets 3.
You know, the crazy part is if they didn't call it, Josh had the rebound. Could have gotten 2 extra ones. It really would have been 3 free throws instead of 3 for 2.
Royce O'Neal will check back in as Grayson will take a seat. Suns bench has provided a big lift here in this second quarter. J.O. adds to it.
He made the 3rd free throw. So he got 2 of the 3 there.
18 bench points to 7 for the Heat. Adebayo with a jump stop, rattles it in.
They run that play now because they know the Suns are worried about Robinson coming off the screen.
Beal on a drive, slashing into the paint. Royce takes it behind the back.
Royce? There you go, Royce.
Man,
how about that sweet delivery?
That's a manly Euro. It's not Euro, that's a manly one. Right, this grill.
7 points for Royce coming off of the 19-point outing Thursday. Adebayo fires for the 3. Long rebound into the hands of Jones. J.O. Nice ball fake on the drive. Stripped there by Adebayo. And that will get us to a timeout on the floor.
All right, so timeout.
With 6:42 to go. First half action. Here from Miami. Suns by 3.
Just to go down.
Suns getting great production from everybody to start this game. That's what you need on the road against Miami. And Royce O'Neal with the manly Euro. Not the soft one, but the manly one.
First shot of the game. Barkley works on Gatley. Ball away, jumper over Gatley. This is incredible. 32, a 2-pointer ties.
Just go lay down.
A 3-pointer puts him ahead. He still hasn't missed. Down here goes Charles once again. Another 3. Oh, unbelievable. Marley trying to beat Mullen. The put back by Barkley. 44 He's going to try to answer with a three of his own as he missed a shot coming. Barkley gets around. Houston reverse layup. Count the basket. Drew the foul. Barkley over Gatling. He has not cooled off. He has 47 points. Posted up on the Rookie of the Year, Chris Webber. Doesn't matter. 52 points for Barkley. He's going to have to be at 22 and a half. Along the baseline, Barkley 2 more. He's got 56 points. Third best scoring performance in NBA playoff history. 56 points.
The last few teams are getting closer.
They're right on our tail. And all after this, the NBA Cup.
We knew this was coming. See the end in the desert.
This is single elimination. Knockout rounds. It's only getting more intense.
Everyone wants it. There's only one way to take it.
Winner, take all.
Out of the Miami skyline here. Off South Beach inside the Kaseya Center. Suns in front 42-39. Time now with the Mountain American Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Suns card.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson, as I said, he's a scorer. Now watch him. He set a screen and he popped back. Suns lack of communication between Monty Morris and Royce O'Neal. Right there. Josh Okogie's got to be ready to fight over that screen. Don't allow him to get that step ahead of him because that's all he needs. A shooter doesn't need anything but a half a step. And you want to make Bam Adebayo have to receive the ball to get a shot instead of Duncan Robinson.
Devin Booker back on the floor here. Book with 7. Touch pass, Jones driving baseline on Hero.
It's 42-39. I don't know why it says 41.
Go down. Hero on the push.
And normally makes that. He had to contort his body a little bit extra.
There you go.
Smith fires a pass across to Love. Love, one dribble, sets the feet, can't connect on the 3.
Trust me, he's not putting it on the floor to get to the basket.
No.
I mean, he just stood there like an anchor. He did a 2-step. Yeah, okay, well, that worked.
That started the first 4 games of the season. Come off the bench ever since after missing several due to personal reasons. Is
Nice.
with a tough pull-up in the lane. Biggest lead so far for the Suns. Heat led by 4.
Been a very tight game.
They're trying to run the same play for Tyler Hero on the other side.
Right. Hero draws a double out to Kevin Love. The ball fake gets Plumlee to fly pass. Long rebound, Beal up ahead now to Booker. Booker met at the midcourt stripe by Smith. Beal, jump stop, fire 3, no. Rebound, Hero. Long pass up the floor to Jimmy Butler, who was kind of cherry picking.
Well, that's undefinite. Like the weak side guy, once you pass the ball and you see that your backcourt mate shoots it, you know, that's the part where you have to get back and recognize that that guy that ran at him kept running.
Suns trying to get a bounce-back game on the road here against this Heat club. Tough loss Thursday night in New Orleans. Booker, as a pass got scooped to him, gets in left of the lane, left that one short, rebound Smith. Up the floor to Butler, able to save it. Outside Highsmith, who connects on the 3, ties it at 44.
Tie game.
Give Highsmith credit, he ran to the right area to retrieve that.
Shooting 43% from beyond the arc of the season. It had 19. Boy, Butler just missing a steal.
Tyus
gets it, fires and hits.
Well, a lot of times if you don't get that steal, then your defense is in peril. And that's exactly what happened.
Jones makes him pay for that compromised defense. He's knocked down 2. Here is Hero, gets the screen.
Tyler, why don't you just take a long walk next time?
Love with an easy red carpet run to the basket. And back to your point, Deej. There's way too many shots within 5 feet of the basket here for Phoenix, and that may be part of the timeout call.
So timeout, Suns.
4:01 to go in the half. Suns leading by 1.
Got 4 minutes left in the half.
him around a Purdue screen. Splits him.
Showtime for Patrick. Look at him. Charles is going to drive from there.
Little 18-footer. Go!
I tell you, nobody does it that well. That's great. That's vintage Magic Johnson.
Here's Ewing, about 18 feet out. Good job with denials, but a nice job by Ewing.
Magic to Scott. Don Nelson wants a timeout. Michael Jordan scores 69.
Well, that was in college. My nickname was that. I went to Winston-Salem State College in North Carolina. And in my senior year, I was my first 6 or 7 games a year. I think I averaged 33 to 68 and 58 and whatnot. And for my first 7 games, I was averaging around 54 points a game. And a guy wrote a column about that, and he listed the scores from each game, and at the head of the column was, "These are Earl's Pearls." And being down south, naturally people shorten that up, and I became Earl's Pearl. After a while, I got to know my audience, and I became, more than just a basketball player, I became a performer. And by knowing your audience, you know what you can do to excite your audience. You know what you can do, to downplay it and stuff.
First half. It's time for the money drive delivered by First Bank. First Bank, banking for good. Member FDIC.
Well, Josh again off the bench. I mean, this is a guy that, he started the season with an injury. Obviously lost his opportunity in the rotation. Injury happens to someone else. He gets in there, and he's basically been consistent. Budenholzer will turn to him in a minute's notice, and he won't disappoint. He is always ready to play.
And you can speak to this as well, if not better than anybody, each. It really has to start with your mindset, right?
Yeah.
Coming off the bench.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you have to be mentally prepared at all times, and don't worry about the fact you haven't gotten in the first 2 quarters. Your name can be called at any time. You have to be ready.
Also with a jump stop cut up there by Love. 5 on a shot clock. Back across to O'Neal. Recognizes, gets the floater up, won't get it. Butler clears. Hero running up the screen. Suns able to time up initially.
That's a double dribble.
I was going to say, waiting for the whistle. That time the Suns were connected defensively.
Tyler Hero, I'm so hot right now. I can double dribble now. I'm a star.
7 Miami turnovers. Suns have capitalized to the tune of 11 points. Booker gets into the Smith. Over to Allen. Extra pass Jones. Love runs out at it.
Tyus?
Booker, not surprisingly, gaining a lot of attention defensively.
Grayson?
Rebound, over to Grayson.
Yeah, Grayson!
I've made them pay every time. That's why
50
you take
points.
those offensive rebounds with balance. You don't compromise
On the
your
night.
defense, but you go after them.
For the whole team
Grayson,
now.
3 of 4. Skip pass near side, Love to Highsmith. Trying to turn the corner, able to do so. Pete, popping the ball around the perimeter, sets up the third-year man out of Missouri, Drew Smith. Smith had just 3 points. Game on Wednesday. Inside, Oso.
Nice.
He gets trapped down. Looked like, yeah.
Now, the key, here's the thing. If he had missed it, they would have called it foul. Come on.
First bucket of the night for Oso Ighodaro. Come off the bench the last couple of games. Love.
That's too easy.
On the pin down. Won't get it. Fights inside, but Highsmith beating the Suns to the loose ball. Butler on the drive and kick. Highsmith to Smith.
Nice.
High arching 3, no. O'Neal caps it to himself. O'Neal, nice job alertly screening up the ball and then a travel on Tyus Jones. Well, that's
Yeah, because Devin had a layup on that one, but right there. Look at it. Now watch this. Really? Seriously.
That looked like a grab on a wrist, very familiar from Livingston.
Again, I'll say it again. If he had missed it, they would have called the foul. Okay. Well, that's being selective. You call the foul when it's a foul. Then we're all good.
Here on the drive, gets inside, gets it up and gets it in. Has not attempted a three-point shot yet tonight. 6 points. It's Duncan Robinson who's done most of the damage. Book gets it clean. Not too strong with that one.
Really strong on that one, Devin. He's had to rush some stuff because they're running at him so fast. That time he didn't need to.
Yeah, and hadn't shot in a while as well. Adebayo from the corner, wide open, hits the side of the backboard. And then Morris hits the deck. He claiming Highsmith grabbed him and pulled him down. Non-shooting foul. Jimmy Butler will inbound. Butler 10 points. Butler waits for the screen, moves away from it, drops it inside to Adebayo. Won't get it. Tip up, loose ball. Booker gathers. It's his choice of a screen on the drive. Tap from behind by Drew Smith.
But Drew Smith has given them some really solid minutes out here.
12 minutes already, 5 points, 2 rebounds.
Yeah, another guy. I mean, look, their development ability has been good over the years. There's another guy, really, we haven't heard too much of giving quality minutes.
Classic undrafted Miami Heat player. Lob inside, Iguodala.
Royce?
Control, but taps it to O'Neal.
Yeah,
He
Royce.
connects on the payoff three.
The Suns are 100% in that situation where they've taken the shot and gotten it back and made it.
Royce in double figures again here tonight. Hero on the drive, hits the brakes, hits the pull-up. Well, he's perfect from the field, but they're all inside the stripe. He's got 8. Booker on the drive. O'Neal.
Royce? Yeah, Royce!
Avenue, and O'Neal comes down. He steps to the foot of Butler, and he is barking at the far side official with no call.
Unreal. Can't take your eye off the whole play. I think the official took his eye off the play and didn't see it.
Way outside. Hero can't connect on that one. Iguodala secures the rebound.
All right, so that'll bring us to halftime here.
Morris.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Looking for Booker on a cut, and he's grabbed by Highsmith, and that will. Now, I heard the second whistle. Thought for a second there might have been a technical foul, but it's a delay of game warning. Non-shooting foul.
Yeah, if you catch it, you want to try to catch it facing the basket to see the double. If you catch it with your back, they're going to double you.
Allen to trigger the inbound, looking for Booker. Brings it out to Iguodala with a handoff to Allen. Gets the look.
All right, so that'll bring us to halftime here.
For the Suns.
Suns are up 58-53. I will be back at 9:14 for the second half, and I am going to go outside and smoke. Yeah, Chad is dead tonight.
Tom Leander, Tom Chambers. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
You saw my ass crack. I'm sorry, guys.
Charles Barkley of Auburn University. The round mound of rebound, tipping the scales, the latest at 300 pounds. He is one of the most exciting players to come out of college. And he now will be alongside Julius Erving and Moses Malone in the city of brotherly love.
Well, they already have a great team, and hopefully they'll play me at the power forward position. And I hope I can learn from Moses and Dr. J and all the great players they already have.
Yes, Charles, what kind of crowd reaction does he anticipate during the upcoming player introductions?
I think if they're nice to him, that's great. But that might hurt me more than them being negative.
Here's Barkley. Suns have been the last 6 from the field. Barkley for 3.
What is so remarkable about this man is, look out for cameo for national television. Well received by Charles. Jackpot in Atlantic City. Charles Barkley again. Standing ovation.
Class act by the Suns and Paul Westphal. Welcome to the Gila River Resorts and Casinos halftime report. Oso rising up for the Suns, crashing down. Suns with a 5-point lead at the half in Miami over the Heat. Tom Leander and the legend Tom Chambers leading by 5. Meanwhile, Book and Beal a combined 4 of 16 from the field. How is this happening?
I'll tell you, the other guys are open. I mean, they're knocking down their threes. The Suns are shooting better from the 3 than they are from the rest of the field. So it's nice that the guys are getting open looks, offensive rebounds, a lot of good defense being played out there. So a lot of really, really good things are happening. But if you just said those two guys would have been where they're at right now, I would have said, no,
15,
not so much.
And the guy who's been rock solid all season long, doing it again in the first half, coming in off the bench, Monte Morris. He's a perfect 3 of 3. Suns are a +9 with him on the floor.
And 2 of 2 from behind the arc. Yeah, I mean, this guy, whether he plays or whether he doesn't play, when he comes in, he's ready to rock and roll, and he's making it happen right there behind him. Grayson, he has 2 assists and 2 rebounds to go along with the perfect shooting from the field. But you gotta love that.
Gotta love the other guys, along with Monte, Oso, and Grayson Allen, a +11 for the Suns.
Yeah.
That's a great way to contribute, especially when you're waiting for Booker and Beal to take off.
Well, when your bench comes in and gives you that type of a lift, this Miami team, they play a lot of guys too, and all of them are unselfish, and they're going to play the same way. But the Suns are knocking down those threes. That's made the difference.
Royce O'Neal, 13 points to lead the Suns. Grayson has 9. Suns again need to get Bradley Beal going in this one. So Plumlee with the sweep feed on the back net.
I'll tell you what, it just right in the dang. What a nice pass right there. There you go, Paul Dog.
The Lakers, respectively, have got both teams welcoming back injured players. Oh, starting on the top. Oh, that was sweet. Wow. Iguodala was screened, and he got it and drove inside. James the other way. 4 on 2. A spin. Beal swats it away. And Durant. With Beal trying to work his way inside. Finding KD for 3. 9.5 to go. It's O'Neal. Splits the D. Kicks to Allen. Now to Beal. In the connect. Shot clock at 5. Fadeaway is perfect.
Against Golden State on Monday night, he hit 17 of his 31. And they came roaring back and stunned the Warriors. Beal takes a hand off on the drive. Explodes down the lane.
They're coming back, and they're just knocking it right down.
Beal on the drive. Crossing over Watford. But I think sometimes too, you play a team like the Lakers last night, and of course so much emotion going into it because of the team turn of Beal and Durant. And Brad again.
7 seconds to shoot. Final minutes of the first half. Davis was bumped. He goes out of bounds. There's a 4-on-2 with Beal finishing off. Offended by Hachimura. Creeping into the Banks and finds the two.
And through the chest there of Hachimura. So he's seen it in slow motion. Think about that.
I get his first behind. Here's Beal inside at the feed.
Iguodala.
Cozy days, December nights, and more shows at Footprint Center to keep spirits bright. Powerhouse 2025 featuring Glorilla, J Balvin, Linkin Park, and Ramon Ayala. All on sale now. Head to footprintcenter.com for tickets to these shows and more. FanDuel same game parlay here at the half. Jimmy Butler so far with 10 points for Miami. Booker working on 4 assists. And Tyler Hero surprisingly 0 of 1 deep after knocking down 9 threes in their 41-point win over the Lakers.
You still can't leave him open. No. I mean, Duncan Robinson's doing it for them tonight, meaning they're going to score like Royce is for the Suns. Kind of out of character, but it's working.
And the Suns +4 from deep, 11 of 24 deep, the 21 bench points. We talked about those role guys stepping up in the first half in the absence of Kevin Durant, Ryan Dunn, and Yusuf Nurkic, who had 18 rebounds against the Heat in the matchup here in Phoenix.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you've got 4 of your guys out that would be your bench guys, and 2 of them are starting. So if the bench playing that well when you've got Royce in the starting lineup and you've got Plumlee in the starting lineup is awesome.
You have Tyus Jones playing free safety for the Phoenix Suns, coming up with the pick, and that will set up Plum Dog with some power.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any fury involved here, but there's some power, you know.
I'm not sure if he's getting runs, but that was pretty good.
It's my honor to announce the 2027 NBA All-Star Game will be here at the Footprint Center. Congratulations. And just a few thank yous from me. Matt, of course, Ishbia, thank you for your enthusiasm and encouraging the league to get back here so quickly. To your brother Justin, to Josh Bartelstein, the entire Suns organization, thank you for your support. Matt, as you all know, has made his mark on this community quickly. You know, I think it's been almost exactly a year, essentially, since he became the governor of this team, and one of the first things he said to me was, how soon can we get All-Star back here? So thank you very much. Governor Hobbs, thank you for your support of the team. I know Mayor Gallego couldn't be here today, but she's been fantastic, as well as has been the support throughout the community.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, I'm rocking my peers, put suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion. Okay, are you kidding me? I'm about me, over the competition, I'm towering, wrecking shot. When I drop this force that'll make you fall.
Oh my god, you fucking idiot.
You better move, don't ever compare me to the rest that all get sliced and diced. Competition's paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
I'm back. So it is halftime here, and the Suns are up 58-53 against the Heat. Been a good game. Been a really good game so far.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to find. He doesn't really do much else out there on the court. He works hard, but I'll tell you what, you leave him open, he's going to do that all night long. He said
So Bradley Beal has 6 points so far. Royce O'Neal has 13. Mason Plumlee has 2. D-Book has 7. Tyus Jones has 9. Osa Iguodala has 2. Grayson Allen has 6. Monte Morris has 8. Josh Okogie has 5. Bull has none. He hasn't played. And then Damian Lee and Ty Washington Jr. also haven't played. For the Heat, Jimmy Butler has 10 points. Highsmith has 3. Bam Adebayo has 6. Robinson has 14. Tyler Hero has 8. Kevin Love has 5. Rozier has none. Jaquez Jr. has 2. Smith has 5. And then everybody else hasn't played.
Flavor.
Yeah, right. The Suns are back-to-back in Florida, in Orlando tomorrow, and they lose Franz Wagner for the foreseeable future. As Eddie mentioned, too, it's the same injury that Ben Caro had, the oblique injury.
They don't have an oblique trainer. Loosen up those obliques.
This is horrible. Right? That team has been playing so well. Racing 9 threes against Miami here in Phoenix last season. Knocking down a couple here in the first half.
Big pass to defender. On the kick to Booker. Sidestep to the left. Buckets! And a 4-point opportunity. Allen trying to stay attached. Steps into the passing lane.
Fuck.
To 124.
Jefferson with the direct hit from Booker. 3-point Suns lead. Booker in the drive, lost it, sends it up top. Iguodala hammers it home. Dunn picking up 3 first-half fouls. Pass across. Booker with the steal. Going right at Podziemski.
Casinos. Take it to another level with Gila River Resorts and Casinos. You do you. APS, making every day brighter. Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Mountain America Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Suns card. And by FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Make every moment more.
Famous scene of South Beach. Just a little bit of the enjoyment and entertainment here in Miami, inside the Kaseya Center. The Suns leading at the break, 58-53, along with our Emmy Award-winning director, Bob Adlock, our Emmy Award-winning producer, David Sushi King Hughes, Kevin Ray. I've got Eddie Sticky Fingers Johnson. And Suns with a good first half, leading by 5. And you love the fact that even Miami shooting a high percentage of 51%, a few minor details cleaned up in the second half, and the Suns can get out of here with a win.
Well, the Suns started the game with 2 quick fouls, but the Miami Heat only went to the free throw line 2 times, and that's why the Suns have the lead right now. They've kept them off the free throw line, because other than that, Miami's outshot the Suns, and they're -4 from 3. But the Suns' ability to keep them off the line has been huge.
13 second chance points for Phoenix also helping the cause. Before we get the third quarter underway, let's send it over to Amanda for our BMW Coach Chat.
Coach, in the first half, Duncan Robinson really keeping the Heat in with this one, 4 for 5 from deep. How can you guys put more pressure on him coming up in the second half?
Yeah, we just got to find him in transition and as well in the half court. He's finding some openings. His teammates are doing a good job finding him, but we got to find him ourselves.
Suns are moving the ball pretty well, though, from what we've seen there, and kind of been a theme as of late for this team. But the bench also getting it going for you guys with those 21 points. What have you seen from that second unit and the lift they've been able to provide?
Yeah, that's what we preach is people movement, ball movement. We're playing together, and the bench is doing a great job doing it as well.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. I'm not sure why play is continuing. The shot clock. Yeah. The shot clock expired like 7 seconds earlier, and it stopped.
And I actually thought it was a 24-second shot clock violation based on hearing it.
It should have been. The clock was frozen 22, for several seconds. John Goebels and crew chief, along with Diedrich Taylor
So no one
and
knows what's
Brandon
going on.
Adair,
Well, they just need to go look at the play-by-play, and they'll see. They just can't guess here.
But the fact that it went that long, each without any of the three officials recognizing, there you
So
see
look at
it.
that. Now they're dribbling. I mean, you count. Okay, 1,000. I mean, that's about 4 seconds there. Okay, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. I mean, jeez, come on.
The whistle still hasn't blown. And at that point,
Then it
the
hits the
shot clock
rebound,
buzzer.
and it hit the rim, and now it starts. No. I mean, it's got to be maybe a 0.5 left on the shot clock.
They're putting 13 back on the shot clock, which
And the game clock.
I don't know about that one.
wow. That is a head scratcher to say the least. Robinson trying to cut back door. Instead, Adebayo fires his shot, and we're going to get a loose ball foul called on Tyus Jones.
Well, the Suns have to expect the Heat to come out very aggressive here in these first few minutes. And they got to meet it. Similar to what happened in New Orleans. Suns had an 11-point lead at halftime, and New Orleans came out, and they got back in the game in a hurry.
Yeah, that should be certainly enough of a lesson as Robinson able to shake free. Won't get that one, but Adebayo inside for the tip-in. Here is Beal. You'd love to see Brad get going. Tough reverse, and that might do it.
Yeah, look, he should be, and nothing against Duncan Robinson. But Brad Beal should be like, oh, no, you can't guard me, man.
Hero able to drive inside. Still has not attempted or made a three-point shot. That one trickles up and in for Haywood Highsmith.
That was a tough shot there.
Book trying to get going. Missed his last 4 shot attempt in the first half. Beal on a drive. The attack gets inside. Rattles in and out. Looked like he was grabbed, and again, no whistle. Adebayo head down on the drive, and they're going to get a blocking foul called on Plumlee.
Well, that's the play I wanted Plumlee to try to execute in the first half. Well, again, Suns just have to really meet this aggressiveness in the first few minutes. And again, Devin's got to, he's got to continue to work to free himself when he catches it, that he's got a good look right away. Right now, he's coming off, and the look isn't
Bam
there
made the first one.
immediately. He's got to push himself a little bit and be more aggressive.
Let's check in with Amanda.
Yeah, guys, today at Shoot-Around, Oso Ighodaro spoke about the Suns film session that they had yesterday following their tough loss to the Pelicans.
And he missed the second
mentioned
one.
that during that session, Coach Bud held every player accountable and hit on the habits that he wants to see from this team moving forward, especially heading into the third quarter. And those habits were effort and competitiveness, preaching that they need to compete for every possession. And on the defensive end, he said that they need to be more connected and aggressive and make sure that they are talking amongst each other.
Heat able to get out transition on the Suns miscue. And just like that, we are knotted at 60 apiece. Book left wide open, walks into the three-point attempt, won't get it. Pass down inside to Adebayo. Had a mismatch. Instead, he'll fire out to Hero.
Nice.
Three-point attempt off the mark, and we're going to get a loose ball foul called down inside as Booker got tangled up with Adebayo, it looks like. He's looking back at the Suns bench, asking for a challenge.
I don't think they'll challenge it.
Those plays in particular are probably the hardest to challenge because the camera may not be directly on that play as Robinson off the screen, on the drive inside, gets it up off the glass, won't get it. Adebayo trying for the offensive putback.
Look, they're just more aggressive right now. That's the only difference in what's going on. Like, they're just more aggressive. And the Suns are going to have to match it here. It's going to calm down with them. Like, I don't know what Spoelstra said at halftime or whatever, but they've come out extremely aggressive.
60 all, 9:30 to go here in the third quarter. So we check in with some of our Suns fans from all points around the globe as John Shears watching the Suns game, sponsored by Valley Chevy Dealers. For your chance to be featured on the broadcast, post your photo with a hashtag CouchSideFan. John's got himself a sweet beanie there. Adebayo with a pair. And the Heat back in front.
Timeout, Suns.
Timeout, Phoenix says
Good
Mike
timeout.
Budenholzer, yeah, feels a little bit of that aggressiveness coming from the Heat.
Look at the pull-up. Banks it home, no less.
Give Devin credit as he continues to put on a show.
Booker, right-hand dribble, backs into the mid-block, turn, flips it up over 3 men, score to the foul.
42 and counting for Booker.
Euro step around Rozier, score to the foul.
Unbelievable.
Most points in the league since Kobe's 81 in 2006. 70 points for Devin Booker. Barkley, and there's Devin with that lead pass. And Barkley will hammer in. Devin Johnson penetrating, ducks in, left-hand shot. Barkley with a foul. Doesn't get it. He'll try again. He does now. The 10th player in history to get to the 2010 club.
The Heat have moved back in front with 9:25 to go here in the third quarter from Miami. The Suns' home game is set for Sunday, December 15th at 6 o'clock against the Portland Trailblazers. That'll be the next Valley night. Be sure to get your tickets for this game and every game this holiday season by going to Suns.com. Suns call a timeout early here in this third quarter, and I think back to your point, Mike Budenholzer sensing a little bit of that momentum that quickly was wrestled away by New Orleans on Thursday night. Did not want to see the same thing happen here.
That's why it was a great timeout. Just to kind of calm it down and let them know they got to meet this physicality, which is something that they met up until this point throughout the whole game.
There you see the shooting numbers so far for the third quarter. Beal in a dribble hesitation, snakes in baseline, kicks it out to O'Neal, who led the Suns at a first half with his 13 points, the only Suns score in double figures. Royce on the drive, gets it high off the glass, won't get it. Loose ball rebound, tapped out, Butler controls. Finds a trailing Robinson, who leads the Heat in scoring with 14. The Heat with 3 players in double figures. Hero on the drive, gets it up with the left hand. And now make that 4 of their 5 starters in double figures. Hero with 10.
I don't think the Suns have got really one great look to start this second half.
Foul called on Highsmith. Well, you said it. And look, it's no secret or surprise with Eric Spoelstra. As you see, Hero with a nice drive and finish. He's, of course, known as one of the great tacticians in the game. Book off the screen, rising up for 3. Well, you'd love to see him get a layup, get a free throw, something to see the ball go through the net. Hero wide open to the lane. Passing around the corner. Robinson's got it. In traffic, Adebayo. Back outside now to Hero. Lobs it up top to Adebayo. He's pushed from behind by Bradley.
The only thing Suns should be thankful for right now is that they led by 5 at halftime. Like, that's it. Because only 2 points and it's 4 minutes gone in this quarter.
God, you said it. Nothing has come easy in terms of the shot attempts.
No.
Adebayo back at the line.
And they're over the limit. So this is not a good 4 minutes for the Suns. Playing right into the Heat's hands, and they're going to be ultra aggressive now that they know that they got about 3 or 4 fouls to play with before the 2 minutes.
Miami now with their biggest lead. Suns need an offensive possession here where it's well executed. Booker draws a double team. Finds Jones behind the stripe. Fires the 3. No. Butler with a box shot and the rebound.
Oh.
Adebayo pass over the top. O'Neal there to knock it away. Booker on the drive. Beal moving baseline. He'll take the pull-up in and out. Nobody inside to get the offensive rebound for Phoenix. Heat in the middle of a 10-0 run. Suns looking for some defense to stop it. Adebayo with Booker matched up on him. Gets inside.
Nice. Oh.
And another foul. That's going to be charged on Beal. His second, but every foul from here on out will put the Heat at the free throw line.
Right now is a 12-2 run here.
Let's get a message from our friends at Kia.
Cover more ground in the fuel-efficient Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid.
But look, EJ, they shot 2 free throws the entire first half. They've already shot 3 times that here in this
almost like
third quarter.
Knocked on their door at halftime and said they only took 2 free throws.
Yeah, they made them both.
In the first half.
Yeah.
Taking 2 free throws. Let me in.
It's the free throw monitor. Book trying to turn the quarter. Hero meets him. Waits for the double team. Allen's got it. Passing back. Booker the drive. Allen. Quick. Off the fingertips. Booker there on the offensive glass.
Well, you got to take it right here. You got him where you need him.
Splits the defense. And Miami gets a whistle. A delayed one at that. Free throws coming up here for Booker.
Oh, well, trust me, Eric Spoelstra would love to challenge this and be right. Because he knows that
It's like Debo got poked in the eye or something. Yeah, it looks like he got poked in the eye.
Right?
By Adebayo.
Highsmith is the one that slapped him.
Or, sorry, Highsmith.
Well, just 2 of 11 from the
So
field
Book made
tonight.
the first one.
Coming off his 11th 25-point game.
Yeah, he made them
Season.
both.
Perfect from the stripe, and maybe seeing those 2 go through the net will allow him to kind of hit the reset button here. Suns within 5, so very much within striking distance. Hero on the drive and comes in with a tough Euro left-hand finish. Jones finds Booker loose ball. Jones there to somehow gather as it
Grayson.
trickles to him.
Fuck!
That shot partially blocked by Butler. I think Allen was stunned how quickly Butler was able to race out and get a hand on it. Robinson unable to connect.
Yeah, that was the let's make him call another timeout moment from Duncan Robinson.
Allen thought about the three, finds Booker. Robinson stepping out defensively. Stripped. Booker, another Phoenix turnover. Butler threw the quick double. Ball out of his hands. They reverse it. Highsmith to the corner three. As we said, season high 19 points against the Suns. Coming off a 14-point outing on Wednesday in their rout of the Lakers. And another nearly careless pass.
So they're succumbing to the physical presence, which is not that physical. I would like to hurry up and show them a film of the Pistons bad boys. That's physical. I mean, this is just overplay type stuff that basically V-cuts, up-cuts, things just get yourself open just to battle it and get through it. That's all.
Iguodala's coming out to set the screen for Beal. Moves away from it. Tries to split the defense. Does. Gets a shot up and will get the whistle and a foul. .531 to go here in the third. The Suns need to summon the same kind of offensive outburst they had back in Phoenix when they went on that big run to rally and get the victory.
There's like nobody in the stream tonight.
Was aided as a result of 32 points.
Honestly, to the point where I kind of forgot I've been streaming.
But this is the game, and when I talked about it on the flight, this is the game the Suns could certainly use him. Had a double-double in the last meeting. Has punished the Heat every time he's played them. You go back to even the game on Thursday night. And I know that the Suns fans have had their moments with Nurk, but the guy makes the right plays and gives you enough of an offensive influence inside.
Yeah, takes up space.
Yeah.
Will get the rebound. All those things that sometimes fans don't pay attention to.
Yeah.
Because they look at the ability to score and maybe his missed opportunities at time at the rim.
Butler on the drive, gets his shoulder in the defender, won't get it, but Adebayo flies across the lane for the emphatic putback. Adebayo has come to life here in this third quarter. Book gets it off now to Beal. Beal with a switch to Hero. Takes the hand off of Iguodala. Brad lost the handle. Tied up. Touch pass. Monte Morris squares. Fires. Low. Long rebound. Allen. Finds a slashing Monte Morris. Great hustle from Allen and Morris with a payoff.
Look, sooner or later, their legs get heavy from the defense that they're playing. The Suns just have to just stay within range here. Do not allow them to make this lead work.
But Adebayo has had his way. 12 of his 18 have come here in the third quarter. Suns watch Brandon Ingram score 21. As Booker grabbed again by Robinson.
Fuck!
No foul called. Sets up a Phoenix turnover and a run out for Miami. Timeout Phoenix.
Timeout Suns.
78-66. Heat lead.
Suns in danger of being put to sleep here. They got to find a way. Right now, the Heat, they're having their way.
Screen, gets it back. Booker from deep, and it's good. Showing his ability to handle here with the shot clock winding down. Steps in with John on top of the key and hits. That's nice too. That's one of Kevin Jones with their $3 bullet.
Ready, up, see how quickly he gets rid of it. Again, Booker coming off, squares up, shoulders squared, balls above his head. Nice release.
Look at Devin Booker, nice handle. Good defense by Larry Jr. second, but better offense and getting a little paella here.
It's a very typical Spanish dish. You know, we eat it all over Spain.
Nervous, man. Yeah.
Shouldn't be too bad. It should be pretty. It looks good. It looks has a good color.
That's good.
That's good. Okay? America's not very often seen shrimp with still have the head. You know, just take it off and still peel it off real quick. And here you have it.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
The head, I'm better with the headless shrimp.
Here's the perfect gift for the holidays. Check out the Suns Holiday Ticket Pack. See 3 of the best games remaining this season, including the Celtics, Mavericks, and Clippers. Plus, get a free beanie with each purchase. Check it out today at Suns.com/promotions. Well, Bam Adebayo has come to life here in this third quarter, Eve. He had 6 at the break, 12 here in the third quarter alone.
And through it all, what Bam has done and the Heat have done, the Suns are still in this game. And they have to understand that. Don't worry about the rhythm of the game. It's the scoreboard, okay? And they still have an opportunity to get back in this game.
Morris gives up the dribble. Drew Smith is checked in for Miami, along with Kevin Love. Down to 5 on a shot clock. Oso swings it to Booker. Eyes down on the drive. Boy, that's the 4th time both Beal or Booker have tried to dribble right through 2 defenders.
Well,
it's cost them with a turnover.
Well, putting the ball down in front of the defender. And the defender's just reaching down and taking it. They're taught to do that. And again, you got to remember, they have a foul to give here before the 2-minute mark.
Suns with 10 turnovers. Nearly 11 as
Ooh.
Allen flies over the scores table.
Grayson Allen went over the
One
scores
dribble,
table.
Sets the feet. Can't get it.
Get back
He
over
did
now.
something he normally doesn't do, and that's dribble the ball before he shoots. Suns are just all out of sorts right now, and I'm looking at the scoreboard and I'm saying, guys, do you recognize that you're still there? Like, every team goes on a run. They jump the game up with their defense. They're just scrambling. Their whole goal is to not allow Devin to get comfortable. And that means that's when other guys have to be aggressive.
Well, this second unit with Allen and Monte Morris joining O'Neal and Iguodaro on the floor played well in that second quarter. Let's see if they can recreate that here the last 3 minutes. Booker on the drive and kick.
Royce?
O'Neal, quick release.
Yeah,
On the three.
Royce.
Flash down. Right on cue for Royce. A game high 16. Hero over the shoulder pass to Jaquez Jr. Finds Kevin Love.
It all started with Tyler Hero putting pressure on the defense.
Yeah, it's interesting. Hero's only attempted 2 3-point shots as Oso won't get it, follows the miss.
You ever get an update?
Resets from the corner.
Here you go.
Gets it back. Royce on the drive. Floater inside, no, but offensive putback, yes.
And I don't
There you
blame
go.
Royce for that. I mean, like, that's it. Again, the Suns aren't getting the calls, and now what happens is when you say something to John Goble, all of a sudden he gets upset. But I think he has to understand the tenor and the frustration that's going on. And that's the one thing officials get on my nerve with sometimes. It's like they're watching the game too. They're not just calling the game, you're watching the game. And you got to allow a guy to have some frustration at times, warn him, but let the play go on. Don't immediately get in their feelings. And you do, and you understand the frustration that's going on, that they feel like they're not getting called.
11-point game here. It's a big 222.
Now, my thing is, if the Miami Heat does the same thing, I would like for him to call the tech too.
Well, you'd like to think that would be the case. Here's Love outside. Finds Butler. He'll take the easy mid-range. 15 for Butler. They don't have any one player who has teared it up, though Robinson kind of lit the fuse as Booker on the drive, swings it into the corner. Morris on the floater. will get the whistle and a foul. So free throws coming here from Monte Morris. But the Heat, just with great balance, 4 of their 5 starters have scored double figures.
They've done all their damage here in this quarter. I think the Suns pretty much held their own in that first half, controlled tempo, everything. And they allowed them to get loose, as the Pelicans did in the prior game.
Give BuzzRx a shot and save up to 80% on your prescriptions. Find discounts at buzzrx.com/Suns. Now Morris again, another brilliant job off the Suns bench. He's got a dozen.
Let's finish this 150-40. Like,
yes. Here on the drive and kick, Drew Smith sets and fires the 3. No, long rebound, Morris. Booker head down on the drive, gets into Smith, finds a trailing Adaro. Fortunately, right place, right time. Book, baseline pull-up. Much needed field goal for him. That's his first field goal since way back in the second quarter.
Well, you know, he can knock down 8 of them, and that's the beauty of him, right? You like other guys to be more consistent throughout the game.
And the Suns could string together consecutive stops here. Jaquez Jr. puts it on the deck, spins inside, won't get the roll, fighting for the loose ball, and it's going to be a foul down inside. Love trying to fight off 2 Suns players. So Love will go to the line now in 17th season. Averaging just 12 minutes a game. He's only shot 9 free throw attempts coming into the game. His first here tonight. As we remind you, the next broadcast on Arizona's Family Sports tomorrow. We make plans to join us as we will travel to Orlando to take on the Magic. Suns game time beginning at 4 o'clock with your host Tom Leander, Tom Chambers, and the spicy one in the studios of the boys, Sophie Cunningham. 8 points, 4 rebounds for Love. Make it 9 now. 8-10 of 13 for the line. Booker driving past Love, gets inside.
There you go,
Beautiful finger roll from Booker. Love inside, had the mismatch with Morris behind him. And Royce O'Neal gathering the team together.
I mean, I've seen that maneuver defensively throughout my life watching the NBA. And normally when it's a small guy on a big guy, they allow the fight. Now, it didn't throw Kevin Love off. He caught the ball. I mean, Shaq's got to be looking at that like, oh, my land. Karl Malone's got to be saying, are you really? I deserve another 100 free throws there. I mean, like, I've seen that 1,000 times, times 1,000. And he makes that call. Little Monty Morris. Okay. No offense, Monty. Just little against Kevin Love.
Back to a 10-point Miami lead. Booker sees the double team attention. Allen gets it right back to him. 5 on a shot clock. Booker on the drive. Finds O'Neal. Corner 3 on the way.
Yeah, Royce.
Got it. Ties his season high with that 3-point hit.
And just guaranteed the Suns another possession. They can get a stop here. All of a sudden, all the stuff that Miami did doesn't look that bad.
Got a 9-second differential between shot and game clock. Jaquez Jr. on the drive. Kicks it. Corner look for Love. Left it short. Long rebound. O'Neal has got it.
Come on,
Plenty
Royce.
of time to work with. Royce on the drive. Able to
What
make
the fuck?
save. And trickles out of bounds off of Jaquez Jr. So the Suns with 4.1 remaining here in the third.
Plenty of time here, and you got to really set your screens, run the play fluidly to get the good look.
There you go.
Sticked it in from the beautiful inbound dive from Monte Morris, a new career high.
All right, so that's going to end the third quarter.
The Suns have needed every one of his 23 points.
The Miami Heat are up 87-82. I'm going to go pee.
As we head to the fourth. here in Miami. 87-82 Heat in front. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
This is a huge effort by Kevin Johnson, knowing this is the only way you're going to get there, and Olajuwon picks up his fifth.
That's a highlight show. You'll be seeing that on your local news. Kevin Johnson. Look at that determination and intensity.
As we head to the fourth quarter here inside the Kaseya Center, downtown Miami. Kevin Ray, smooth shooter Eddie Johnson, Amanda Bluegrad, and statue of a legendary Dwayne Wade. Paquette Jr. trying to turn the corner. Gets back to the left hand. Cut off there by O'Neal. Paquette Jr. able to muscle his way up and in.
Yeah, that's just too easy. Now, if Devin did that, somebody's running at him. Like, to me, if a guy's in the paint doing all that, you just got to make him a passer. I mean, that kid can play. He's that great football.
He's shooting just over 50%. Suns have hovered around 42-43 as Booker inside. And he's starting to come to line.
Here you go,
3
D-Buck.
buckets here, late third. And the first one to start the fourth. Makes it a 5-point game. 15 of the night for Book. Paquette Jr. again. It's the little runner, but Adebayo, who started the third quarter at 12 of his 18 in that third, gets another one.
Also, got to be very selective in how aggressive he helps, especially with Bam out there. You know, so he's got to always have a hand on it. You can't lose contact because that's what he's good at. He's going to run right to the rim, and no one in the facility is going to out-jump him in that situation.
Terry Rozier out there for the Heat, along with Drew Smith, Duncan Robinson. Oso on the drive, knocked from behind by Adebayo. 8 on the shot clock. Suns with Bradley Beal, Royce O'Neal, Devin Booker. Book fouled on a quick
What's up, Jaden?
shot attempt. And, well, maybe the Suns can give to Miami what Miami did to Phoenix, as Miami had the Suns in a penalty with 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
Alright, so 2 free throws here for D-Buck.
Miami historically, lately, I won't say historically, but lately, these last few years, they'll let you back in the game. And so you just have to
D-Buck made the first one.
Again, and they used to do that in college all the time, where you know, the coach will have all their players pick up 94 feet just to get you a little bit shuffle.
Yes, Jaden. I saw your text earlier, but I didn't fucking respond to it because I'm an idiot when I was watching the Suns. But yes, I did play the new Gran Turismo, my first Gran Turismo, the free game.
Cut off there.
I played a little bit of it.
Rozier inside contorts.
They have you do like the license thing.
Motors up the floor,
I did a little bit of that. And I did a little bit of the practice run shit with the Jeep.
Yeah, I think he was looking to do the punishment as Hackett Jr. comes up short with the jump hook. Look, touch pass across the floor, and an offensive foul as Drew Smith.
It was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I had fun with it.
Charging call on Devin Booker.
Mainly, I was just doing shit with like the ghost lap. Like I'd run my lap, and then I'd try to run the faster lap, the next lap. You know, I'd have the ghost car. You know.
Mason Allen will check in. Mason Plumlee will check in for Iguodaro. (91-86). Suns trying to make it a clean sweep of the Heat.
It only had you do like 3 different tracks though.
As Beal collides with Adebayo.
So far, maybe there's more.
Fight over a screen from Adebayo, who had the ball. And you can see the perplexed look from Bradley Beal.
I'll just take it.
Oh, it's only a demo?
Okay, that's what they do. They fine you for flop.
I didn't know that.
You got away with it.
Adebayo trying to get back to the left hand. Rattles in the
tough shot right there. That's the kind of shot you want him to take. Fading back. Knocked it down.
Averaging just 15 points per game, his scoring average down, but he's got 22 tonight. Brad trying to dribble away from Smith. Draws a double team attention. O'Neal with the ball fake. Puts it on the deck.
Bradley.
Sets up behind the stripe. Fires the 3.
Fuck.
Bouncing high above the backboard.
KD's out once again. Yusuf's out. It's just...
Suns got themselves down by double digits.
Rough, man.
Trying to fight back.
We had KD back for just a few games.
It's way back in the first half. He's got 16.
Suns haven't done a great job on their. They've done a good job on Hero, but they have not done a good job on Robinson coming off of that screen.
54-24. That is points in the paint scoring.
It's just to get into the Gran Turismo 7.
Beal way outside.
Oh, it's just to get me into it? Okay.
Tangled up with Robinson. And they'll get the reach and foul on Duncan Robinson. Miami's 25th in the league.
I'm going to keep playing it because I did enjoy the little bit that I did play of it.
8:50 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Well, that's where Plumlee comes in. I know he feels outmanned. He's got to hold on to Adebayo and help out, but that's part of the job.
All right, 2 free throws for Bradley Beal here. He has 10 points on the night.
You got Nurkic and KD out. Those are 2 guys that can.
And he missed the first one.
Well, and we've mentioned this a few times, but, you know, the defense that KD has been playing this season, I would argue some of the best of his career. You lose him, you're also missing Ryan Dunn for a second consecutive game.
Yeah.
As Beal getting 1 of 2 from the line. Can the Suns get multiple stops here? Robinson smothered there by Josh Okogie. Ball rolls off his leg. Phoenix ball. Great defense from number 2.
Josh still got beat coming off that screen, but he is the one Sun that can recover.
Beal draws a double team. And the aggressive defense.
Jaden. D-Book and the Suns are in the same state as you right now, Jaden. And they will be tomorrow also. You can go see the Suns tomorrow in Orlando, Jaden. You should go watch the Suns. You should fucking buy a ticket and go watch the Suns tomorrow in Orlando.
Well, Smith is a guy that clearly fits in with this Miami principles and defensive foundation. Allen skip pass near side.
Morris
gets the three-point look. Long rebound. Back outside to Beal. Straight away three. Up, no.
I'll pay half the price, Jaden. I'll pay half the ticket. How about that?
Robinson circles off the screen. Hits the three.
I mean, it's like a movie. He's going so slow. You know exactly what he's gonna do. You got to be ready and prepared to defend that.
Would you even be able to get there tomorrow night even if I?
Across the baseline, gets it into the hands of Allen. Grayson on the drive, tangled up with Jaquez Jr., and that's going to be team foul number 5. So the Suns will be in the bonus. The remaining 7:42, and Allen will go to the line here.
It's almost, Red, that they dared the Suns to try to fight through the pressure, right? In that third quarter, the Suns didn't fight through the pressure. But with about 3 minutes left in the third, they started to. And that's when they started to get to the line.
Suns 18 of 20 now on the night with that miss. 9 points for Grayson tonight in his 22 minutes. Keep the chicken in the box. Rozier up the screen. Robinson finds Adebayo. Little pump fake, goes glass, no. Beal. Plumlee finds it cutting. Josh Okogie. And there should be one more point on the scoreboard. It should be 98-90. They've not added the point. We'll see if they get the memo after this timeout. 7:13 to go.
Copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
For either team in this series, 9 1/4 for LA and ooh, in your face, Kevin Johnson. Oh my! This is a huge effort by Kevin Johnson, knowing this is the only way you're going to get there, and Olajuwon picks up his fifth.
Damn it.
Believe in yourself, pursue your dream, never give up.
Heats in front 98-90, 7:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. The time now for our Chaz Roberts pool play. Chaz Roberts serving you since 42.
Yeah, just good pass right there though. So and they got fouled on the play. Didn't get the call, but
marginal contact, Steve.
Yeah. I mean, what, if you're an official, what are you going to say? You can't say it's foul.
They did get the score updated on the scoreboard here inside the arena.
They heard you. hey.
I made direct eye contact with the scorekeeper.
Yeah, Kevin Ray said, if you missing a point, man, you better Hey, man, you seen that dude?
Don't make my friend take off his tight Italian suit.
I mean, I don't know if you're a Suns fan and you're watching. There's no way you probably thought, based on what you saw in the third quarter, that the Suns only be down 8 with 7 minutes left. So this game is winnable. Let's see if the Suns can get some stops here.
They're in the bonus the rest of the way. Here is Smith, who's played an instrumental role again off the bench.
Damn.
Shows off his offense. And that just adds to a huge night in the paint for Miami. 56. They have outscored the Suns by 30 points in the paint. 56-26. Robinson right up in the waistband of Bradley Beal. Beal splits the defender, jumps the pass.
Tyus?
Jones behind the stripe,
Yeah.
loads it up, and knocks it down.
Bradley Beal getting that good penetration in the paint and finding his teammates.
Suns 14 made threes on 38 attempts. And it's all about what they can do on this end of the floor. Here is Rozier, has been quiet tonight. Little double clutch fake, won't
Nice.
get it. Just his third field goal attempt. He has not scored.
I love him to keep shooting, but he has no rhythm right now.
Rozier gets
Bradley,
averaging
there you go.
13 points a game, and buckets up and in for number 3. And Suns trying to creep right back into this, down by 5 as we move under 6 minutes to go. Front end of a back-to-back for both these clubs. Smith nearly lost the handle. Marquez Jr. between the legs, way outside. Out down to Bayo.
Fuck!
Well,
God damn it!
second half for Bam. His first three-point knockdown comes at a crucial time. He's got 25 now to go along with 11 rebounds and 6 assists. Beal, corner look.
God
Won't get
damn
the
it!
Rebound right back to him. Gets
All right.
inside with a putback.
Yeah.
There you go.
Robinson
There's at
goes
least
for the
2.
block, and that allowed Beal to get a clear run at the missed shot.
Rozier gave up his dribble. Here is Smith, who's gotten extended minutes here. Okogie nearly had the steal. And then a timeout called here by Eric Spoelstra.
Timeout Miami.
97. Heat in front. 4:56 to go in the fourth.
Crazy to even have this jersey on, have a real NBA jersey on, and no words for it. It's a crazy accomplishment to be here.
It basically feels surreal. You ain't really got to play in the end, but it's just crazy because you never really thought you'd get here. So.
I mean, putting this jersey is such an amazing feeling, you know, and I feel good in it. I can't wait to play with it now. Feels good. Put on a Lakers jersey. It's a dream come true. Put on any type of jersey, and it's even more special that it's one of the best franchises. Good photo shooting. You know, I look good, feel good, play good. So have a little. What is this? Kind of like a media day, I guess. NBA rookie photo shoot. So just having a good time, getting some Netflix out of it. Feels good, looks good. Yeah. How about you, man? It feels good, looks good. I wish I had some sleeves, but besides that. Photo shoot, getting some photos in the unis. You know, it's pretty cool to put this uni on and be here and get all the photos for the season.
It's what you've been working for your whole life, and put it on, kind of have that dream realized.
It feels amazing. Like I said, my dreams have been accomplished. I'm finally here. I'm a Detroit Piston and super excited to be blessed. Yeah, it still feels pretty unreal to put it on. I mean, just growing up being a player and a basketball fan, like it's something that you always dream of. So it's still pretty cool.
Lead 97 Heat with the 6-point advantage over the Suns with 4:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. And it's time for AAA Live Life Confidently. Boy, a guy that's been playing confidently, really, for the time he arrived at Phoenix last season age, and that is Royce O'Neal. Double zero.
Huge pickup. Just a huge pickup. He has been everything that they thought they were getting. And look, this last few minutes, he's going to get his opportunity.
New career high, 23 points. He's got 7 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal.
You like early games?
A lot of times in these situations, they start to go to Jim.
Here is active defensively, got a hand on it, but couldn't register the steal. Butler,
How many times
hit.
that happens? It makes you sick at the NBA level because you see it all the time.
Yeah, it just seems like a simple loose ball you weren't able to retrieve, but and Bradley Beal lost the handle for a Phoenix turnover. That is their 13th. O'Neal making his way back to the scores table here. Suns can't afford to let the Heat get too much more separation. Fighting back from a double-digit deficit here in the second half after a really solid first half. Butler on the drive, gets the and one. Now these are the moments that Butler relishes most.
Well, again, Bradley Beal should have been on the high side as Butler was going underneath. He's got to slide down there. And then Butler, I'm telling you, he's not going to take that shot. They gave him pretty much an avenue to go get the layup.
So they get a timeout with 3:41 to go here in the fourth. And it looks like we're going to get a challenge here from Suns coach Mike Budenholzer. Green light special here in Miami.
Mike Budenholzer is challenging this.
The last few teams are getting closer.
They're right on our tail. Then all after this, the NBA Cup.
We knew this was coming. It's heating up in the desert.
This is single elimination. Knockout rounds. It's only getting more intense.
Everyone wants it. There's only one way to take it.
Winner, take all.
Towards their third quarter. What a drive by Kevin Johnson.
.100. 3:41 to go. Suns coach Mike Budenholzer challenging the foul called on Bradley Beal right here. And
I mean, Bam Adebayo, they could have called him
After
early
review,
on.
Beal makes illegal contact with Butler's right arm. Therefore, the foul stands. The challenge is unsuccessful.
yeah, I suppose you make that challenge where you're at in terms of the deficit.
Bradley Beal could have been more theatrical with the Bam Adebayo backing down on him, and he had his hand hooked. He could have played that, but in those situations. But I would just say Bradley Beal should have been low side anyway. Like knowing that Plumlee's out there guarding Jimmy Butler, really nowhere to go other than left. You got to get to the low side.
Butler 31 minutes tonight. He has been on an extremely efficient tear over the last several games. 21 now tonight, 8 of 11 from the field. He was shooting 63% from the field over the last 7 games. Coming off of that ankle injury. Jones off the screen, turns the corner. Won't get the floater to go, but we'll get another whistle and a foul. So the Suns able to stop play and an opportunity to get 2 more points from the free throw line.
Fortnite OG came out yesterday.
He was demonstrative after the
I might honestly download that.
Wasn't anywhere in sight.
Play it again. I haven't played Fortnite in a long time.
4 assists tonight. First free throw attempts of the night. 79% from the line for 10th-year vet out of Duke. Gets the pair, but again, it's the job the Suns must do on this end of the floor, especially against this guy.
And rebound the ball.
Adebayo leads all rebounders with 11. Butler on the drive, gets inside, another and one.
I probably will.
Yeah, the Suns will go back and look at this tape page and ask themselves just how it is that the Heat, the team without what you consider a major interior presence, have scored 60 points in the paint.
More physical. Yeah, that's what
Jaden, what the fuck?
Admit to.
Lead back to double figures. Jones able to get to the left hand, comes in with a nice little runner off the window.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it out of Devin's hands. So besides Jones, you got to think, okay, I'm going to go the direction that he's forcing me to my left hand, and he's extremely good at it. You got to get a stop here.
Suns won the first matchup by 3 at home. They've won the last 3 straight. As Hero looked like he came close to dragging that pivot foot. Down the backdoor cut, Highsmith. Booker working on Adebayo, gets inside, scoops it up, won't get it. Plumlee on the follow. Can't gather. Hero will pull for 3. First 3-point knockdown of the night.
Well, that's going to do it.
Third 3-point attempt. And may have delivered a late dagger with 2:19 to go here in the fourth.
That's going to do it.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my peers, put suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, exploding. Are you kidding me? Overpowering over the competition. I'm towering, wrecked and shot. When I drop this force that'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare. You better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that'll all get sliced and diced. Competition's paying the price. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out.
Four. Tyler Hero, like Butler, efficient, but that's been the story tonight for Miami offensively. They've shot 53%, with 62 of those points of their 117 scored in the paint. They've held the Suns to 44% shooting. Booker out of his hands, finding Grayson Allen.
Grayson.
73. Suns trying to make a late flurry here.
Gotta be. Definitely, he's got to pick up. You got to pick up. He takes some chances here.
Really?
Suns with 3 team fouls.
That's an Andy fact.
Adebayo 25 and 11. 8 assists, flirting with a triple-double. Back it down on Allen. Off to Hero. Fading for the three. Won't get it. Rebound gathered in by Drew Smith. Boy, and he's had a monster second half. 28 minutes tonight off the bench for Smith. And he's just been an absolute nuisance and irritant defensively. Highsmith on the drive. Fouled there by O'Neal. And Highsmith to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Well, the Suns, I thought early in the year, were very good at the third quarter, coming out prepared. And the last two games is alarming.
Yeah.
It's alarming. You got an 11-point lead against the Pelicans, and that goes away quickly. You got a 5-point lead against the Heat, and it goes away quickly. And that has to be a concern because, you know, the third quarter is huge, man, because it's a break from the game. And you're right. You can wipe the sweat off. You can get a little stiff. You know, what are you doing to come out prepared for the adjustments that the team is going to make, especially when you're leading the game?
Booker on a pull-up in the paint, gets the bucket to go. Well, and to extend that point each. Third quarter on the road as Tyus Jones gets the steal. Beal missing a couple of point-blank looks, can't get it. And then nobody there to gather the rebound. Jones again, wreaking havoc defensively. Comes up with a steal.
Need a three here.
Beal
That's
takes
weird.
a kick inside. Booker.
It's like a
fouled by
Wayback
Smith.
Machine website.
You see Smith, third year out of the University of Missouri. What's the alma mater for?
So 2 free
Ted
throws for
Belton,
D-Book.
Big 12
Don't even matter
player of the
anymore.
year.
He'd have already won.
Hey, look, and this group has to get to a point to where they can get confidence and feel like they can win without KD. And that's a problem. I think we've only, what,
Missed
one
the
game?
first one.
If
And
this
so-
score stands,
Yeah.
it would be 1-8.
Yeah.
No, I know he
So,
made the first one,
You
sorry.
know, when you play in this game, you always want to prove to the star that you can, you know, at least have some success without him. So far, it has
So
not been the
111,
case.
119.
Quick timeout. 119, 111. Heat in front.
So Heat timeout. It does.
Next broadcast on Arizona's Family Sports coming your way tomorrow as the Suns will head to Orlando. Take it on the Magic. Suns game time beginning at 4 p.m. with your hosts, Tom Leander, Tom Chambers, and Sophie Cunningham.
We made a Kyle Busch diecast of his car was produced.
Magic team that manhandled.
There's been many diecasts of Kyle Busch's car produced,
Shorthanded even
Jamie.
more. Paolo Banchero
Like
continue to be
probably
active
at
and
least
very
200 different
Magic
diecasts
today
of
is
Kyle
Bob
Busch's
Wagner
car have been
playing
produced.
at a near MVP level in the absence of Banchero. Will be out several weeks as well with a torn right oblique. And
And then thousands of those, you know.
they're going to call a foul, but the near side official
Maybe
had
even
a
millions.
jump ball call.
Yeah, and it had a better look. And the official on the baseline, he calls the foul.
Who was
Grant-
30 feet away.
Yeah. Come on,
Oh,
now,
okay.
I would like to say to the official, if you want to get to the point where you want to really take a look, why are you standing a football field away?
You see Tyus Jones and Devin Booker asking John Goebel, like, don't you have the right to overrule?
Well, lift your legs, official, and go take a better look. Like, he's way down there, and there's no
You
way
missed the
that
first
he can
one.
see with O'Neal, I believe, with his back to the ball. Now watch this. Now, how is he seeing that? Look where he is. He's down there on the baseline.
There are three bodies between him and
Come on,
the
man.
ball, which is on the other side of.
Yeah, and they missed
what's
both.
that saying? Ball don't lie. Suns nearly come over the loose ball.
Fuck.
Tyler Hero there with the save, and that's been the story here going back to the third quarter. Shot clock winding down.
You know, it's that same thing, right? And look, officials work hard. So, yeah, I'm a little hard on a couple of calls tonight. But they do work hard. But you got to finish the 48 minutes, too. I know he's fatigued right now. But you can't be hanging out on the baseline in a desperate situation when you don't know if they're trying to double team the guy or they're trying to foul him. You get into the play, and I believe he could have moved up the baseline, the sideline a little bit to get a better look. He did not.
Beal will pull for a quick three. Won't get it. Tough shooting night from downtown for Beal. 0 for 6.
Tough shooting night for he and Devin all around.
Yeah.
Right? And so you think about 11 for
34.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I wanted you to hit the front of it.
Yeah, as I mentioned, a back-to-back for both these teams. Miami will stay home. They'll host the red-hot Cleveland Cavaliers tomorrow night.
And
The
that's
Suns will
gonna
take
do
on
it.
the Magic as they see another halftime lead dissipate and fall here tonight to Miami. They split the season series with the Heat winning this one 121 to 111. As we noted, the next broadcast on Arizona Family Sports coming your way.
Suns lose another one.
The graphics queen, Emmy Award-winning Brianna Jonelis, the Emmy Award-winning replay machine, Eddie Dean, our director, Bob Adlock, producer, David the Sushi King, Hughes, Evander Pflugrad, the smooth shooter, Eddie Johnson. I'm Kevin Ray saying so long, good night from downtown Miami. Heat win it 121 to 111. Stay tuned now for Suns Game Time, sponsored by Sweet Jane, with your hosts, Tom Leander and Tom Chambers.
Suns lose 111 to 121. I'm going to go pee really quick and then I'll read off some stats.
The last few teams are getting closer.
They're right on our tail. And all after this, the NBA Cup.
We knew this was coming. It's heating up in the desert.
This is single elimination. Knockout rounds. It's only getting more intense.
Everyone wants it. There's only one way to take it.
Winner, take all.
No joking around. Bud and the Suns taking the early lead in Miami. Without defenders from Book and Beal cracking some jokes, and Royce leads the charge with a career game. Suns were up by 5 at the half.
See ya. Another fucking loss.
They make their move in the third quarter. Shades of New Orleans.
Fucking great.
Owning the paint with Nurkow.
121 to 111.
As well, they got within 3, but they fall 121 to 111 in Miami to the Heat. Welcome to Suns post-game time with the legend, Tom Chambers.
I like the first half.
but first half was good.
Alrighty, so Jimmy Butler, for the Suns, Bradley Beal scored 15, Royce O'Neal scored 23, Mason Plumlee scored 2, D-Book scored 21, Tyus Jones scored 13, Osa Iguodala scored 2, Grayson Allen scored 16, Monte Morris scored 12, Josh Okogie scored 7, and then Bol, Damian Lee, and Ty Washington Jr. all did not play. For the Heat, Jimmy Butler scored 24, Highsmith scored 14, Bam Adebayo scored 25, Robinson scored 19, and Tyler Hero scored 17. Kevin Love scored 11, Rozier scored none, Jaquez Jr. scored 4, Smith scored 7, and then everybody else did not play. So yeah.
Without Kevin Durant. We'll hold on to that one. First, we're going to talk
that
about
fucking sucks. Alrighty, y'all.
As a starter for the Suns.
I might be live tomorrow. It's going to be like a game time decision.
Suns again won that first meeting here against the Heat, but they had KD with his 32 points and Nurk with his numbers.
Exactly. I mean, other guys contributed. I mean, losing those other stars.
I'm going to be watching the Bills with Dom. It starts at 4:30, and at 6, if they're within 14, I'm going to keep watching. Like, if that scores within 14, I'm going to keep watching. But if it's farther than that, then I think I'm going to be live for the Suns. So, yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, nice play there.
And peace out.
Royce was terrific. He really was. Grayson was terrific again as well, coming in off the bench. So some good things, but the bench play, I thought, especially in the first half, was stellar.